Hi again, it's Selena, the future Plutonian, and I just want to check in with you today to see how you're doing. It's spring here, finally where I am, and you can see that it's really bright behind me, which is awesome, and you might even be able to see one of my cats asleep up at the top of her cat tree, her nest of judgment that she looks at from on high, but she's napping up there right now. I actually do have the shade pulled back there, believe it or not, but it's just that bright with the sunlight coming in. And honestly, I'm really enjoying having the sunshine, so I'm not going to try too hard to block that out today. It's just going to have to look ethereal over there in the corner where Her Majesty is perched up closer to the heavens from whence she came. Um, I hope that this is finding you well. And if you're struggling today with anxiety or depression or just existential dread, that's not a just thing. It's a real thing, and it's serious, and it's a lot to bear. I get it, and I care. I wish I knew the answers to fix these things. I don't. Some mornings I wake up and think, is anything I'm doing here, you know, on Earth making any kind of a positive impact at all or not? I don't know, but at the very least, I do care. I care about what people are going through. So if you're seeing this, please know that I know you're out there, and I care about what you're going through. Um, and so we'll just distract ourselves with some fun things for a little while. I got another order from Temu in yesterday or the day before, I think. It was mostly rings that I'd gotten this time around. Oh, and I did want to show you, I got this here. It's like a comb with roses on it and some little jewels as well that I put in my hair today. My hair is weirdly curly today. I When I washed it, instead of blow drying and all, sometimes just let it dry natural. But I put it up in a bun with one of these little coily doos here, just loosely, not too tight, and then kind of put it in a bun and wrapped one of these scrunchies around it, and slept on it and everything, and then it dried. When I took these out, it was like, whew. So, which I'm like, hey, let's just go with it today. I never know what my hair is going to do. I don't plan a hairstyle. It's just, the old, what is thy bidding, my master, today. So today it's curly, and I'm just going to run with that, and that's okay. But so that came from Temu, actually, and this lanyard I've been needing a new lanyard for my keys. I put all my keys on a lanyard. And so when I go into a store or something, they're kind of hanging around my neck, my car keys and everything. And it's funny with lanyards too, because if you go into a store, even if you got your coat on and everything, and you have a lanyard of keys, people seem to think you work there. And they'll ask you questions about where things are. And like if I know, I'll tell them, you know, what difference does it make? And it's like, I don't work here, I'm sorry. I mean, unless I really don't know. But anyways, it's just a funny thing I find about wearing lanyards. But this one is kind of it was meant to be sort of a cosmic design, like nebulae type thing, cosmic clouds, whatever. I just really like it. The one I've been using, I have had since 2015. I got it at a conference. It's yellow. And I've been so lazy, I've never bothered to change it out for how many? 8 years now. Oh my God. It's time for a new one. Ew. But it's really cool because it's kind of it's heavier than ribbon, but sort of a satiny material. It's got a clip down here that you can see. And then it came with this little hook here, obviously a carabiner type hook. And then it's got this little additional loopy thing on it here that you can hook or unhook if you want to, and then like an actual just key ring that you can use or take off or whatever you want to do if it's something you need to remove. So actually has quite a bit with it, so I'm super excited about switching my keys over and using that. And I think it'll look nice. I recently got from Temu also a steering wheel cover that's kind of got this color scheme on it, but it's butterflies, and some for my cup holders in my car, the kind of the matching design that kind of go down in there. And I think I've ordered some seatbelt covers as well. I've had these pink furry ones in there also since like 2015, so again, kind of time to change things up a little bit. So it looks really good. I'm excited about that. With the rings, I wanted to show you are really pretty. There's this blue set I got, and this is supposed to be like this, like a man's ring, and then like the matching women's ring, or however you want to do that. I just got the whole set, but this is the blue one, and it's really kind of hard to see that there is a design in there. Let me see if I can show you that a little bit better. The lighting obviously is not great in here because I'm going to get the full, interrogation light from my window if I uncover it, but it's got a sparkle to it and a little bit of a design anyways. So there was that, and then the other ring is actually two rings that comes with it, but it's these blue ones here. Try to get my left and my right straightened out here. Oh, come on, camera, we can focus. You can do it. Or not. But anyways, it's just really pretty. These are these came sized pretty accurately. They were true to the size that I ordered, and again, they're like, I don't know, just a couple of bucks each. They weren't expensive at all, but with this ring, you can either wear them together like a stacked ring, or you can sort of split them up if you want to, and wear one as like a knuckle ring if you want to, or something like that. I got a green set. I love green. And you might be able to see a little bit more of almost like a Celtic knot design in there with that one. And then that came with this really sparkly green, and then it stacks with, hey, turn it around, Selena, a green stone as well. And then the last one I got was, so I got this because my daughter's a huge Purple Kiss fan, and she's kind of got me listening to them too, and we both like Swan from Purple Kiss so much. She's just so sweet, and her voice is just magic. So I saw a ring that was a swan design, so of course I had to get it, and oh my god, I'm having trouble with my left and right today, forgive me. But it's it's pink, and then it's got little swans on the side there. That kind of shows it a little bit better. And again, it's two separate rings, so they kind of stack. True to size, true to the size that I ordered, so I was really pleased with that. And Temu's been awfully generous with me lately because I keep getting apologies for stuff running late, and I'm just so used to the mail running late. Anyways, we all know that our mail carriers are struggling. Fuel costs are obviously an issue, and just a labor shortage, and there's a lot going on. It's really hard for people to get childcare, or just to be able to get to work, to get through application processes. Oh my God, that could be a whole rant sometime. But anyways, we're all doing our best, including you mail carriers. Thank you so much. But anyways, all of that to say that because they felt, that they weren't getting stuff shipped to me in a timely fashion, they would give me a $5 credit. So I got this $5 credit, and then another order, they're like, "Oh my God, we're so sorry, we're not getting this to you fast enough." I mean, it's fine. It's not like, heart medication or something that I'm ordering. It's jewelry. It's okay. But they gave me another $5 store credit, so I actually had a $10 credit, and that will get you a lot in the Temu store. Let me tell you. So I, yes, I went back. I have a fair number of items coming for what actually ended up being like $1 and something out of pocket for me. Um, it's being packed and processed and all of that. Behind me, the tree design that is behind the other hanging that I have behind me, there's they have these throw pillows that sort of have a very similar design on that. So I've actually ordered a couple of those because I think will match that backdrop really nicely in that order. But I'll show you the stuff when it comes. I don't even remember what it was. That's what happens when you are given a store credit and you're scrolling at night. You're like, ooh, I'll just get all these things. So thank you, Temu. Appreciate the store credits, and yes, boy, you keep me coming back. So, and last little thing today, just general chit chat. I've been working on an Afghan again, and I have this pattern that I really like that I've done a few Afghans on, and it's a pattern that I got from a magazine years ago. And through a series of moves, that magazine got lost, the pattern got lost, and I have never been able to find it again thus far. And any of the hobby databases that I've looked in, any of the, like a lot of the libraries subscribe to, all these different publications that have like sewing and crocheting and knitting patterns in them and stuff. Haven't been able to find it there. I did a reverse image search. I looked on Pinterest, all the places I can think of anyways. So finally, what I ended up doing was taking a couple of squares that I had made from that pattern and reverse engineering them. I'm not that clever when it comes to figuring patterns out, so sometimes I have to go through that again, and I don't always get it exactly right. But I make it again every once in a while just so I remember and kind of jot down some notes as to what it was I was doing. But I've got almost an entire row done. It's a rose pattern. It's rows with some leaves, and then it's like double crochet with some puff or popcorn or whatever you want to call them stitches going around, and they're done up in squares and then kind of hooked together. And this time around I'm doing it in neon pink, neon yellow, and white. I might alternate with some neon orange ones. I'm not sure. Depends on what I have available and what I can get at the store. But I have a black light bulb, a couple of them actually, that I put in a lamp. And in the evenings, I like to just kind of turn on the black light. It's a 70s thing, I know, but I just really like the glow of it. I have some moon and star stickers on my wall that are sort of glow in the dark slash phosphorescent type fluorescent things that sort of glow. I do some paintings sometimes, and I'll put some colors in there that will pick up the black light really nice. Cheers me up, calms me down. And I just really like the aesthetic of it, I guess. So I thought it would be fun to try to do an entire Afghan that would kind of pick up that black light glow, and it would look really pretty. I've got one, I'm actually sitting on it right now, that I finished, that's got white roses with black leaves and then like a periwinkle squares around it. And when the room is dark and the black light is on, those white roses just really pop and glow. I like that look a lot, so I wanted to try it with some neon yarns too and see how that comes out. So I'm excited about that. I'm just kind of picking away at it. Probably take me a couple of months to do that around my day job and some other things that I'm doing, but it's relaxing and looks nice when it's done. So, but that's kind of the long and short of what I've been up to lately. Um, I hope that you're doing well, or I hope that you know that you're here for a reason. I don't necessarily mean that religious or one way or not, but just the idea that, you know, we're even alive and conscious in a universe that's so vast. And we're here and we can look around and we think about it, and it's like the universe apparently wanted me here for a reason, so maybe it was just to keep the universe company. Maybe we're just here to keep each other company while we enjoy the ride. I don't know, but I'm awfully glad that you're here. And I'm gonna scoot along and do some other things that I have to do today, but I wish you very well. You are, as I always say, but as Carl Sagan said first, made of the stuff of stars, and you are very much loved and appreciated, and the universe wanted you here, and so here you are, and here I am, and maybe we came from the same star, who knows, or maybe we came from completely different solar systems, but I'm glad you're here, and I look forward to talking to you again very soon. Take care of yourself, enjoy the spring, and if there's one thing you can find today to bring you some joy and happiness, grab onto it with both hands. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.